Hello everybody out there in the internet, welcome to Endless Babel Z Gut Reactions to the Bethesda E3 2016 press conference. I'm TKKNMSTR, joined by
RPG Maniac 05.
Trioptical.
And Gamer 12.
Alright, so we're gonna do what we did just the same like we did for EA earlier, and just go in order of what was shown and our thoughts and stuff. I mean, we could start with a terrible pre-show, but it's like that was a mess, man. I was like trying to like focus and like do a good job of like what they're talking about, but then it's like nothing was really new, and it felt just like a 30-minute commercial for Bethesda products. And I was like, you know what, Evan, I put in all caps, terrible pre-show, and like that's all I had to say really, because it was garbage. So
I don't know. I loved it.
did you? How what was your favorite thing from the pre-show, RPG?
I don't know, because I don't think I saw it.
Oh well, he didn't miss out.
I like the trivia part. That was kind of cool.
So the part where nobody was talking
There was
about
trivia?
games.
Yeah, there was a bunch of trivia about different Bethesda.
Oh, then I probably would have
history
failed at it.
stuff.
But
Yeah, it was pretty tough. There was a lot of them like apparently Courtney Cox worked at Bethesda before she went on to do Friends and all the stuff she's done.
What?
Crazy. I think she was.
interesting.
I think they said she was like a receptionist or something.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yes,
meant
I-
like developing games or
I
something.
remember
I
it
was
saying,
like,
like, what her job was there. That was interesting.
I was like, what?
But the first game they showed was the Elder Scrolls Legend strategy card game, which I guess they showed last year, but I wouldn't know because I didn't watch this last year. So it's like it's similar to that Blizzard game. I can't think of the name.
Hearthstone.
That. So I was like, oh, one of those. So if you're in card games or stuff like that, or some Magic or what have you, your flavor of that. There you go. This is for
All
you.
about
You might
collectible
like it.
card games, but I need my unnecessary holograms to go with them now. I can't just do regular card games anymore. I've been ruined, guys. I've been ruined.
Is there a hologram card game?
No, that's the problem. That there isn't.
Someone was
VR
talking
might solve
about
that
card
problem.
games.
I've been
Oh,
lied to
wasn't
by
there-
all these anime.
Wasn't there a hologram like for PSP or something?
Oh, you're talking about the Eye of
Judgment.
Judgment.
Yeah, I just.
Yes.
I had that,
Yeah.
so
That was cool.
Augmented reality.
yes.
Close
it
enough.
needs it. It needs it. I've been ruined. I can't play regular card games anymore.
The effects look really flashy in that game, but it does have apparently a single player campaign with a story of some sort.
Oh yeah, they did have a trailer for that. That's interesting.
Great
Yeah.
of the
The
world.
tiger was talking, and I was like, "The tiger has an accent." That's not what tigers sound like at all.
No,
That's not a very
They
American
don't
tiger.
talk.
But then I guess tigers don't exist in America, so whatever.
They do in captivity.
RPG.
Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, so yeah, that was a thing. And then after that, there's a bunch of new Fallout 4 stuff that's coming out, like a Contraptions Workshop, a Vault Tech Workshop. And then I had like Wasteland Vacation question marks. There's like a postcard that said Wasteland Vacation, so I'm like, is that a DLC thing? I don't know.
I think it was like Nuka-Cola World is what that was.
Okay, because I was like looking at it, and I was like, what's the title of this? Did he say it and I just didn't catch it? Whatever. Just go with it, take it. Just keep listening. You might say it. Maybe you're already zoned out because you don't care about this game. And then Fallout Shelter coming to PC July 2016. The game where you Tropical played with his weird stories of his population just going out of control until they got it down to like having ladies and dudes in certain spots that they couldn't do that.
I love it. Coming to PC.
Yep. And then, the rumors are true. Skyrim Special Edition. I thought that was a weird name for it. October 28th, 2016. So, that's pretty soon.
$60.
Oh, it's $60. Nope. Nopey, nope, nopey, nope. But it had, like, mod support. So, and I guess all the DLC, too, maybe. And then I'm like, I don't even know if I ever bought Skyrim on PC for Steam. So I'm like, I need to boot up my Steam account and see so I can... But then Gamer said $60, so it's like, I guess I don't need to, because it's like, yeah. But hey, if you got the PlayStation 3 version, it'll actually run this time on PS4. Oh, so there's that.
Rude.
And then the next game they showed was pretty cool, but I was like, wait, what? Because wait a minute. I'm sorry, I skipped over Quake because I was like, wait a minute, Quake was shown early.
That was like the first. That was like the
It was
first
the
thing they
first
showed.
one.
the
I was
first
about to
thing.
say that was the first game.
Wow, I need glasses because they also talked about Dishonored 2 apparently before they talked about Quake, and they gave the release date of like November 11th after the Elder Scrolls card game. Oh, they talked about the Elder Scrolls card game twice. No wonder, because it's like here twice, and like that's where I stumbled up. Whatever. Anyway, so the Quake Champions thing, Gamer like talked about this when we were doing the EA thing. He's like, oh, it's one of the leaked or rumored or whatever hot rumor, and apparently it's true. So that was pretty cool. When like the like DOS prompt came up, and it was all like B3, Zinni Interactive or whoever owns Bethesda, blah blah blah, and it's like typed in Quake, and I was like, oh, I like right there I knew it. I was like, oh, Quake rumors are true. Oh, so I mean, it was weird because like I was like excited on one hand, but on the other hand, I was like, that part of my life is over now. I don't play competitive games anymore, so I don't know. And then I guess it's also kind of cool just to like see that like Bethesda has been able to revitalize like all these like old school shooters like Doom and Wolfenstein, and now Quake's getting its time in the sun. So it's like their like formula's working.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see it. But then they also said like it won't be like the old one because it has like the whole you play as air quote champions or loadouts or whatever you want to call them, operators as they are
Character
in
base.
Call of Duty. So
Is that what it was like in the original Quake? I don't think
no,
so, right?
it was not. That's why I'm like,
Was
well, it won't
not.
be same. So it was just the skins and like the weapons. That was it.
Yeah.
But hey,
I'm
quad damage is back. Yes.
I'm curious to see more. Like the coolest parts about Wolfenstein and Doom recently is that they feel very of that era, and yet they also feel very modern, like very thoughtful in the way the mechanics and stuff are put together.
Would you say they feel retro modern? I should
Well,
compare that.
and these aren't my words. I read it somewhere that like Doom shows us another path that first-person shooters could have taken into the modern era. If Call of Duty hadn't become what it did and sort of changed all multiplayer shooters to have like a certain, or like Halo, if that hadn't taken all shooters in one direction and Doom had taken a different direction, like that's where it would be today. And I thought like, yeah, that's really cool because it feels like Doom, like it evolved from Doom, but it certainly feels evolved. And so I'm really interested to see because like everything they said about Quake Champions is that it's classic. It's was it arena style first person combat? And it's like, okay, yeah. So how do you make that feel like something modern? Because the other thing they said was like, oh, it's like all skill levels will be able to compete in like tournaments, and like esports is important to us, and blah blah blah. And it's like, okay, so I don't see how that can happen. Because I have seen those Twitch players, and like, there's no way that is accessible to all levels of skill. So, what do you mean?
They're also talking about something about like the technical stuff about like 120 frames and 1080p, blah blah blah, melting your video cards.
Oh, Tekken, just coming in. If you own all the DLC or the Legendary Edition of Skyrim, you get a special edition for free.
What? I better have it on Steam then, cause. But then I probably won't get it on PS4. Dang it!
Wait. If you have
For
the
PC.
PS3, oh, so only the PC
PC
version.
only. Yeah.
Then my PC won't run it.
I don't know what I have.
Guess doesn't matter. Whatever.
My PC can barely run the original Skyrim. It's like, yay, it looks way better now, but runs way worse.
Alright, you can continue.
I don't think they gave a date for this. They said they show more at QuakeCon, so it's probably next year at the soonest, earliest. Did they give a date for Elder Scrolls Legends, the card game, or is that like not dated yet?
Oh,
No, I think they were
it's
just
still
talking
in
about the
beta
beta.
right now.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it said more people can now sign up for the
So I didn't
beta.
have a date on that one either.
Yep. And they also added it was only on iPad before, and they added iPhone, Mac, and Android tablets as platforms.
Let's see. Moving on to after Skyrim, Special Edition was announced after all the Far Cry 4 stuff. Prey, which was weird because they're like, it's a new IP, but then it was Prey, and I was like, this isn't new. And then it also wasn't Prey 2, and I was like, this, like, a gamer tweeted, it was like, yeah, this isn't Space Bounty Hunter, and I was like, yeah, this isn't Space Bounty Hunter, I mean, it's time travel. Whatever, I guess I'll take it, it looks cool. But it's time travel. Are they just rebooting the whole franchise series now? I guess so, whatever, we'll find out.
What do you mean it's time travel? They didn't.
I don't
say
think
it
it's
was
time travel.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's time travel, dude. Because it's like,
I don't
wake
think
up,
so.
dude. Oh, something's happening.
No, it's like
Alternate
You could
reality.
be like, you could have been like mind broken or something.
Oh, good point. I guess it's not
Yeah.
time travel. It's like a
It's
multiverse
being
thing.
messed with.
Okay.
I
I
was getting
interpreted
kinda
the
like-
trailer wrong.
I was
also
getting
time
like
travel.
Dead Space vibes from it though when they were like
Yeah.
showing off the.
Yeah, there's a very
well,
large
gameplay,
insectoid enemy, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna play this game after I saw that, because yeah, not a fan.
So it's
Let's-
supposed to be a psychological thriller, first person.
Ooh.
Um,
Oh, they did call it like something weird, like first-person immersive. I was like, what is it? What does it
Yeah.
even mean? That's not a genre.
just
Go home,
it's
Arcane.
First person.
We don't need you to talk about.
Takes place on a
stuff
space station. I think it was called Tellus 1. And they were supposedly doing experiments that were altering humans. And then aliens take over the space station, and then,
They often do.
yeah, stuff goes down. And it's on. Good morning, Morgan. Today is May 15th, 2032.
It looks
Like
kinda-
Groundhog Day,
I mean,
but
like-
not.
I mean, I like psychological thriller movies, but it's like I don't usually play that genre of games. So, hmm.
Also,
It's interesting.
2017 is like loaded already. It's got this. It's got Zero Horizon. It's got other stuff. That's 27. Oh, Injustice 2. Like 2017 is like already juiced. It's like it's already like primed and ready to go, man. Just it's gonna be amazing.
This is
Well, I
how
mean,
it's
of
going to be
course-
forever now.
Don't jinx it, Trioptical. The crash is coming. You don't know that.
Crash is coming.
Oh, 50%. That's all I'm saying. But yeah.
Wait, so is this? Did they say if this is like, if they're just using the name, or is it just like a separate thing?
They didn't specify.
Yeah, they didn't specify.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's very weird. It's like Prey was not even like a super hype franchise, and yet they're like throwing everything away and keeping the names. Like, what is so special about this name?
Were they keeping the name? What was Prey about?
Aliens,
before?
you're a Native American. The aliens come to attack your reservation, and then you have to defend it. The first one, there's a bunch of portals. Second one never happened, but it was like not really the same thing. So
Space Bounty Hunter.
yeah, it's like still sci-fi-ish with that slant in the space.
Hmm. Interesting.
People miss that thing. The bounty hunter Prey 2 concept.
Yeah,
That was a
we
cool
want
concept.
that Prey too.
That was a really cool concept, but whatever.
I have no idea.
Maybe EA will one day make some sweet Mandalorian bounty hunter game after 2018, and that game's out the door, and they have time to work on other stuff. So you know, I can hope and want things, or license it out to Platinum. But then they don't make. That'd be a different type of. That's not melee combat, so not Platinum. I don't know. Someone can do it. High Moon can do it. They do third person awesome. So yeah, get them on it. After they finish Destiny 2. Open Bungie. Doom Snap Map was the next thing. A bunch of Doom stuff, like some DLC pack coming soon. I caught it. I was like, am I gonna type this? I'm not gonna type this. It's just a map pack for like multiplayer, whatever. If you're into the game, you're already caring about it. If not, it's whatever.
Well, it was for single player stuff actually.
Oh, I thought it was like
The
3
s-
maps, and I was like, pff, map pack, and I just like tuned
Well,
it out
that-
after that.
Yeah, that was so that there's I guess premium DLC coming, which is a map pack. But the free DLC coming for Snap Map adds it's sort of like Little Big Planet except in hell. So they're adding like functionality that
Every
will
time they're
allow
talking
you
about that
to
game,
make-
that made me laugh. They're like, yeah, we
Nothing
have
like
this
Little
hell
Big Planet
aesthetic.
at all.
Just like so weird.
yeah, like they're adding a lot of components and stuff that you'll be able to use to make actual like single player type experiences in Doom.
And then it was cool. They're like, yeah, in a nod to shareware, we're going to give the first level of Doom away for free for you to try. And if you like it, first hits on us. And after that, you can just go crack out yourself, but you have to buy the game with
First
actual
hits.
money and give us money. So, yeah.
Are you gonna download it?
Yes, I am.
It's good. It's good.
Because first levels in games are not usually very long. So I will stream it and be like, how satisfied was Tekken on a scale of 1 to 10? Am I going to buy this game eventually? But not right now.
See,
because it's just that
I
good.
think it'd be interesting because Doom's level design is very different from a lot of modern shooters. It's like it's sort of open, and you run around and you're looking for keys and stuff, just like old Doom. It's crazy.
Elder Scrolls Online, they talked about a lot, and then they showed the Dark Brotherhood pack coming out Tuesday, a trailer for that, and then they said something about like one Tamriel where like no allegiances or factions or something. I didn't understand because I don't play it, so I guess like when you start the game, it doesn't matter what you want to do, you can go and do. You don't have to be tied to anything in the game, I guess.
Well, it wasn't they were tied to like your levels because I think most of the content is like level locked, kind of. So I guess this way, anybody can play with anybody, and you don't have to be like, "Hey, friend, that I want to play
Which
with."
is what they said.
So it's like I think it's kind of a.
They
it's
said
a
that,
nice
but then they said like
concept.
cross-platform, and I was like, wait, what? So you can play with other people on platforms? I was like, after they said that, I was like, okay, I'm kind of confused on what they're doing right now, but I don't play this game. Whatever. Taking tuning out again.
It's a nice concept for an MMO because then it's
Yeah.
like to be. You don't always have to be like behind whenever your friends are playing, or if they're like ahead of you or something, kind of thing. So it's like, hey, even though you were gone for like 3 months, you can jump back in and still play with us and stuff. So it's a nice little bonus, I guess.
I wonder how it'll work though. Like if you go to a formerly high level area with your high level friends and you just started the game, are you going to be like effective, or are you just going to be there like spectating?
I mean, you could probably. I mean, I think you'll because they said it's gonna like level you up. It's gonna level you up to the level of wherever you are, but you probably won't have like
Awesome gear.
the right gear and stuff.
Mm.
So it's like you'll technically be like able to help had you actually had the stuff to go along with your level. So I don't know how that actually affects like the character loadouts, like with their skills and stuff. Because
Yeah.
when you level up, you would get skill points to build your character. But I mean, yeah, I'm not sure how they're planning on making it work, but
We'll need to ask someone who's actually played it. They probably know.
Alright, and then they showed Bethesda VR, and then I didn't catch it while they were talking about it, but I guess I saw people tweet about it. But they showed Doom and Fallout 4, and I guess Fallout 4 is an HTC Vive. I'm not sure if Doom is as well, but, you know, maybe it is, whatever. Trioptical, I know you're paying attention because it's VR, so, you know, I know you have the
Yeah,
details.
Doom is just at the show floor, as far as they announced, and Fallout 4 is going to be released for Vive in 2017.
exclusively apparently
Well, they didn't say
for
that,
the time being.
so
Just for it,
yeah.
yeah.
Although Vives isn't Vive the expensive one?
Yes.
Currently, but it comes with more stuff. You know, once the touch controllers come out for Rift, that may no longer be the case. Then they might both be the expensive ones, and PlayStation VR will be the cheap one.
That is not promising at all.
Well, if you don't have a gaming PC that can run VR, they're both expensive regardless.
Then-
So
Then there's that
Moot
too.
point.
So
it's like, hey,
I
we
do
spend
like the
$800 to
concept of
$1,000 on a VR machine. No, thank you. Actually,
the concept of Fallout 4 VR because you get to look down at your like Pip-Boy, like when you look down at your arm,
That is really
you
cool.
can actually I love I love the concept, but concept of look down. Yeah, was it $800 for a Vive?
God.
Yep. They're finally shipping like normal things are now. It's not like you place an order, it's like, great, someday we'll get one to you.
Someday. Oh, that's great.
And then they closed it out with Dishonored 2. They like, oh, here's the release date again in case you didn't catch it. Gameplay trailer premiere, which I was kind of disappointed because I thought it was going to be like a legit stage demo, but it was just like 2 vertical slices, like 2 very small vertical slices. And then they're like, oh, also collector's edition. And then if you pre the collector's edition, very limited time, you get the what's the
Wait,
version?
but he said if you pre-ordered any version of it, didn't say just.
Oh, you're right. Any version of it, you get the Dishonored 1 Essential, or whatever it's called, remaster version.
Definitive edition.
That. See, it's like, they called effing Skyrim Special Edition, and then like this is Definitive Edition. It's like, thanks Bethesda. You can't just, we couldn't just get like a universal remaster, wording here on our games that we're remastering. Of course, we had to like confuse the consumers, whatever. And then like the collection edition comes with the mask, the ring of Elizabeth, and some other
Emily.
I'm sorry, whatever. I don't care about the game. I mean, I played it, I enjoyed it, but it's like the lore is like I'm one of those whatever. I guess I'm in the minority on that game because it's like I played it, I liked it, it's a good game, but it's like everybody else is just gushing all over like it's one of the best games ever. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, it's a good game, but it is not Game of the Year material. It's like I played through that game like stealthily, and like you're very limited with what you can do. If you like cut loose with like your powers and stuff, it's
Maybe
cool.
you just weren't creative enough.
Oh, go after yourself, RPG. It's like,
True.
and then I never get to like experience the whole like using my powers and all stuff because it's like, dude, I'm not gonna kill people. I'm a pacifist, Paragon style. So
There's your problem.
all stealth, and it was fun. I enjoyed it, but it's also like an aesthetic thing. It's like where it's like a gross, smelly steampunk city with rats and apparently mosquitoes they've added now. As opposed
I love
to like
how
some.
Tekken's just smelly when you can't really smell anything in the game.
I mean, I imagine it
It
being
looks
like
like it
just
would
super
be
musky.
smelly.
If you like look at that landscape,
Looks
as opposed to like
pretty
some
smelly.
like sweet, aesthetically pleasing, super ultra modern, like sleek, cyberpunk utopia like Deus Ex. I'm just saying, I just prefer that world to play in, and whatever, man. That's just a personal preference. Your opinion's fine if you think that game's amazing and one of the best of all time, whatever. So, I disagree. I played them both. More looking forward to Human Revolution. What can I say? Same genre though. So I guess we'll see what happens in the fall when they both come out.
They're not really the same.
Similar games. Okay, not the same. I mean, that one has like 2 protagonists, which is cool. Oh, also they get like the darkness arms in that one. It's like they totally ripped that off. It's like, oh, we gave her darkness arms because why not?
Because you
They
don't
both
have
have different sets of
supernatural powers
powers.
in Deus Ex.
Yeah, but you got augmented powers. It's a different power set RPG. I'm saying they're similar. It's like, oh, you get to be cyberguised
So,
in that one, but in
does Corvo not have those powers? Only Emily?
Well, they said
they're different.
Yeah,
because they said her
Different
they said her
powers.
powers
So, yeah,
are
it's
all
just-
new. So I mean,
just
I guess he
Emily.
has his normal set from whatever he was in, and then she has her own
Yeah,
set of
she
powers.
has the darkness arms. Corvo does not.
I mean, I feel like that game doesn't translate well for like a demo, so that's probably why they didn't like try to do a stage. It seems like it's like something you would have to, be playing to like enjoy, because I don't think it like translated well for what they were showing.
Also,
but-
the Void engine is what they're calling their engine that they're using on stuff, and it looks good. Because they saw the.
I do like the past future thing they're doing.
Oh
for
yeah, like
level.
that one power with like the
That was
shard of
cool.
glass. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
What was
Yeah, the
that?
powers are cool. Oh, what did you say? Was that Trioptical? You didn't see it?
The glass thing?
Yeah.
The mesmerize?
Yeah.
Well, not
Yeah.
not as the time
Thing where like
in the
shows like
mansion.
one, like you're in one world and it like
The
shows you the other
timepiece?
one. Yeah.
Switch
Ah,
up.
Yeah,
yeah.
like the other time, and you can like jump between them. So they totally like, she totally got like boosted in her powers, man. Because Corvo cannot do that.
Well, that wasn't a power. That was like a machine she was using, because he said her powers don't work in the mansion. But if I wasn't so terrible at stealth games, I'd probably like play
Yeah,
this.
RPG
Like,
tweets something about like,
I
man, I want to play
can't.
this game, but I suck at stealth games. I'm
Well,
like, dude, RPG, he's
you
totally
don't
stabbing
really
people and shooting them in the face. Like, you can just play
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, you don't need to play it like that. Yeah.
I feel like you would have to play it like that at least some part of the time, which would still make it impossible for me to play, regardless. So, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well then.
And that was the Bethesda conference. Good stuff. I was actually, it was weird because like I felt excited, but then I was like, my brain, that like the logic side was like, dude, Tekken. I mean, I know you're happy and hyped here, but we're not gonna put these games in the budget, dude. Sorry. Just keep being happy, but just so you know, when you look under the Christmas tree this year, they're not gonna be there. Sorry, because you're not gonna buy them for yourself, and nobody else will.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like a huge fan of Bethesda, so it was like going into this, I wasn't like super excited to begin with, but I would probably like watch someone play Prey 2, sorry, but I probably wouldn't like buy it myself because it's like it's still like a first person shooter, so
Also, they have a good portfolio because they have like all that fancy crap with the Elder Scrolls, and then they have I'm sorry, I'm like so out of fantasy right now, and then they have like the Fallout stuff, and like everybody loves those games, which are like just giant open world, and then they have like the stuff they've done to revitalize the classic FPS stuff like Doom, Wolfenstein, Quake, which is cool, and now they have the Prey, and Prey is like super futuristic-y, which is like helps them a lot because they don't have anything like that. I mean, Doom and whatever because it's like futuristic, but like different aesthetic, different like genre. And then you have the Dishonored, which is like steampunky weirdness going on, like alternate reality thing.
is it really
Or
steampunk though?
steampunk,
It's
like
everything's powered by wind.
it's
not the
it's like
same
steampunk
thing.
with like a dash of like technologic, but it's like more.
Wind punk.
Yes, I'll accept that.
They're not super advanced, so it's like and they can supernatural steampunk with electricity a bit, yeah.
So they just need like a racing game and like a third-person action game, narrative-driven. Oh, maybe they're bankrolling Remedy's next big thing for their portfolio. But no, yeah, I agree. Like I'm very impressed with Bethesda. Like they don't have
Yeah, because like to me, it's like
sort
they
of
used to
as
be like
many-
the what's the opposite of the tentpole of like they had Oblivion and Skyrim or the Elder Scrolls crap, and then they had the flippin' Fallout crap, and everybody was like so gushing all over those. But then they've actually come into their own with their other stuff that they've been putting
Yeah.
out.
Like the other stuff has been really quality. Like they, when they bought id, everyone was sort of like, "Huh? Why? You want Rage or you want id Tech? Is that what it is?"
I mean, that
And
makes
it's
sense.
like, well,
like,
maybe
why
it
they did
was,
that.
but now it's like they're like they also got all the IP, and it's like, oh, now we can make Wolfenstein, now we can make Doom, now we can make Quake again,
Yeah,
and then just all this stuff like, and they're making really cool versions of these games.
yeah, and they're very good foils to like the modern counterpoints or counter or whatever versions of other FPSs on the market like Call of Duty and Battlefield.
Yeah.
Especially since theirs are like so focused on like the single player narrative as far as like or just like rebuilding those games to be like fit in the modern era of like a single player adventure you want to have and like
Yep.
I never thought of this from this game from the way it was in the 90s. So cool.
Like Wolfenstein didn't even have multiplayer, right?
Nope.
It was just single player.
Oh, then also so what was that one game, the something the something the one that they didn't show, that people thought they might have, the Japanese
Wolfenstein 2, The Evil Within 2.
Yeah, Evil Within 2. So that didn't show up. So.
Oh yeah, those
Supposedly the name for the next Wolfenstein game was like kind of hinted at in their boot up screen in the beginning of the conference.
Yeah, the new
Oh.
Colossus thing.
The new
yeah.
Colossus, yeah.
Huh.
But it didn't have.
So
a
maybe
date
it's
like the other
possible
stuff.
they're working on it. It's just not ready yet.
Next E3, guys. Next E3.
Yeah, it seems like this year they're really focused on Dishonored, whereas last year, like, a large chunk of the showcase was about Fallout 4. And this year, it was like most of it was Dishonored down at the end. And the November 11th release date that they always choose, like, Dishonored 2 has that one. So
Yeah,
that's
just
their...
like middle fingers to Activision of like, yeah.
Pretty much.
It's like, oh,
I just love that.
No.
Like,
God's
oh, they announced it, and then the year after, here's the game. It's coming out this year. Like,
Yeah.
no bullshit, you know.
That's nice.
the way it should be. The way
It kind of felt like it wasn't going to be like that. Because they were showing it, but not really showing it so much. It's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's like, we're going to see it next year at E3 too? It's like, oh, no, it's coming out this year. So it's good. Yeah, a lot of stuff I guess they're holding till QuakeCon. Huh. Quake was one of them. There was another one they said. Prey, I think, was the other one they're going to show more at QuakeCon.
Possibly. I don't think
no
I
idea.
don't think I typed the notes for that. So, nope.
Well then, I mean, obviously, more exciting than EA this morning.
Oh yeah.
Or this afternoon, I guess.
This afternoon,
Cool.
Oh man, speaking of morning, when is the conferences tomorrow? I might need to go to sleep now.
So I think they start at
Microsoft
around
fairly
New
late.
at
Year.
9:30.
Yeah,
and
11:30.
So
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Hopefully.
Although, it's going to be draining. So there's Microsoft tomorrow at 11. 11:30. Then there's the PC gaming show, which who knows what that's going to be like, at 1:30. Oh, these are Central Times. Then Ubisoft at 3, and then Sony at 8. And then Nintendo on Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Oh, their Treehouse stream.
Yes, Treehouse Live, which I guess
I
will
was
be
about to
all
say, they weren't
Zelda.
doing a direct.
All Zelda, is that? That's what it's gonna be?
They added some stuff after all
Oh,
the
really?
backlash. Yeah. Post a Pokemon. They're gonna show Pokemon. The Persona Tokyo Sessions. Not Persona.
Tokyo
Mario
Lodge
Sessions.
Sessions.
Yeah. And then some 3DS games.
And amiibos, probably. Lots of amiibos.
Mm,
Well, this is interesting. Supposedly, rumor is Resident Evil 7 is exclusive to PS4.
What?
It's just a rumor.
Capcom has no money. That's what's happening. They're just like, well, we can make the games we've already made, but to make new ones, we need someone to, pony up. And so
Well, I
Street Fighter
mean,
V happened.
I was about to say Street Fighter V happened, so it's possible
Yeah.
that could be true. So
Who owns Dead Rising now?
Capcom.
Microsoft
but,
owned Dead Rising? Maybe that's how the... Yeah, oh, there we go. So it's like making new games. Okay, but, come on. Pony
It's like
up.
we don't want to. We don't want to spend the money.
that's what you guys do it for us.
If you don't pony up, we'll just make, what we're doing. Resident Evil 5 coming out, and Resident Evil 4 coming out again.
I doubt it's real though. There's no way Capcom's gonna lose Xbox One money. No way.
I don't know. It would. I mean,
Why are they losing PS4
Street Fighter
money?
5 says hi,
Dead
gamer.
Rising?
Street
I
Fighter
just want
5
to
says
say
hi.
I mean, Street Fighter was a pretty big franchise for them, so I mean, it's not like it's not possible.
I mean, I guess on home console sales, Resident Evil probably is more valuable than Street Fighter, though.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Because like Street Fighter was biggest in the arcades.
Yeah, fighting,
like it was
fighting
at
game
that
genre is
time.
more niche than pretty much
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
So, Street Fighter 5 didn't really sell well, and that's on one console. So
Mm.
I don't know. Because I mean, a lot of people have been complaining about the quality of Resident Evil anyway, in the later years. So,
Yep.
I mean, actually, hearing is like, yeah, I could kind of see it, but also it's like, I don't know. The Dead Rising thing, like, that's not just like, oh, we're losing out on little small percentage of the console market. It's like that's a
it's
large
huge.
percent of the console market. That's the
Well,
majority
they
of
include
the console
PC,
market.
so that should like even out, right?
That's what they all hope. Like every most exclusive games are also on PC. It's like hedging your bets.
Oh yeah, that's right. Console exclusive. Just like
Oh,
Yeah.
but it might be Windows Store exclusive though. That's like another killer for that too. I don't know.
Mhm. Although Windows Store stuff is getting better, is what I hear. Still nowhere where it needs to be. It seems to be getting better.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out tomorrow night. But
Oh yeah.
there's that.
Looks like the Doom demo is now up on all of the stores: Steam, PS4, and Xbox One. Apparently, a Steam page is up for the new Prey game.
I mean, that's weird. Like, there's only one other Prey game because Prey 2 never came out, and then they just kept the name. That is weird.
Yeah,
They could
that's
have did
very
anything
strange.
with that. And
I mean, it could be a reboot.
it's not. I mean, the only thing that's similar is that it's first person, but that is weird.
Because I mean, Mirror's Edge got a reboot after only one game too. So
First person and aliens. Only similar things.
who knows, one of you guys just have to buy it so I can watch you stream it.
Maybe.
But it can't be Tekken because he screams too much.
Oh, also the Berserk Muso game apparently.
That's
Oh yeah. So I
You-
actually didn't see that.
Kino and Gamer just like gushing all over it.
Even though it's like the weirdest scene to show the teaser.
So I like saw Gamer's tweet of the trailer and I was like, I have no idea what this is, but I saw it at the end. I was like, oh, this is the game. Yukino and Trioptical are like just gushing all over.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm excited to know that it exists.
Some tentacle action.
Yeah, it's all tentacle action actually. Because I was like, what is this? As I was watching it, and I was like, I did not know there's tentacle action in Berserk, but I guess there is. Whatever.
I am actually not that familiar with the Berserk property, so
I gotta find this. I think it's on Netflix right now.
Oh, the movies, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't this like a wait? Is the manga already over or
No, it's still going.
ongoing one?
I was like, I don't know, but I
Slowly.
doubt it.
Because a lot of these things last for like ever, and it's like, okay, I can't keep up with you anymore. I can't do it. I just can't do it. But wait, it's only movies. They don't have like an actual like anime for it. Or?
There was a series. There are a few. I think there was a few seasons of it too.
Yeah, the series only covered the Golden Arc.
I don't know what that means.
It was just like the first couple chapters of the manga, and that's it.
Oh, and that's worthless.
And then the movie revisited those chapters again, and now supposedly the new TV show is gonna do what's after.
So basically, watching any of them would be pointless then, because if this thing is ongoing and it only covers the first like few chapters, then that.
Well, it's hard to tell what Muso is gonna cover. So
then, why is everybody so excited about this then?
Oh,
That is
also,
an interesting trailer.
you have to kill a lot of people. That's why. That's guts.
To do that in like any Muso, that's not like a new concept. So,
Yeah, but it's just like since what was that Musou game? Since what the Zelda game did pretty well, Fist of the North Star did pretty well. So I think even Gundam did pretty well.
I
Yeah.
think that's because of the properties, though. I mean, Gundam is
Three of
a
them.
very popular anime, and I mean,
Berserk's pretty popular.
Legend of Zelda's popular, and then I'm assuming Dragon Quest Heroes probably sold decently too, because that's a relatively popular series as well.
Also getting a sequel.
So,
Well, I mean, the original, like, Three Kingdoms is really popular. Maybe not here.
mm,
I mean,
I
they
don't
are
know.
releasing Attack on Titan here, and that's a Musou game.
Yeah.
no, it's not.
It is a Musou game.
Yeah.
But since, you know,
Attack
because
on-
of the property, it's sort of different.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can't like slay thousands upon thousands of titans. That's not possible. Like it takes them like multiple squads just to get one half the time. So-
Yeah, like, so that is not really the defining characteristic of a Musou game.
Well, what is the defining characteristic of it? Because
'Cause, like,
Attack
that
on Titan
part-
seems more like closer to like a Monster Hunter type game than it does a Musou.
It's more about, like, moving around a large battlefield to
And slaying
the
thousands of
places you
enemies.
need to be.
Yeah.
And then the stuff you do there, it seems less important. Like, wasn't there was a Fist of the North Star one, right?
Yeah, but it
I
was
mean, I
like
guess
all
you did
the
fight
other-
a bunch of guys.
I was gonna say it's like it was like all the other ones. So it's
Well,
not-
yeah. What was cool about their like every property is like they do something unique to that property
Yeah.
that makes it like different. Like Fist of the North Star, you were like blowing people up, and it was like
same thing.
that's
but
why it made it so cool.
like I said, I think people are just drawn to some of these based on like the properties themselves. So, I mean, I guess if Berserk
Yeah.
is popular,
Well, Berserk has a lot of war scenes, so it seems like they're just gonna do those scenes a lot. So
yeah, I don't know.
that'd be cool.
I've never
that'd be
seen
cool.
it, never read it, so who knows?
So it's on Netflix. So
I'm
well,
not
the first
watching-
movie is.
I'm not watching it, Gamer.
I think I'll go watch it.
Hey, these two got you to watch Star Wars, so
For science.
It was for science, not the same. And I just happen to be able to have access to it because of other reasons. So it's not the same thing. It's not the same.
Well, I mean, we can hang out, but as far as the podcast, is there anything else to say about Bethesda?
No.
So since we've like
I'm
when
looking through
all
my tweets to see if there's
like
anything good that got
Musou,
said, but it's
well,
not
like-
nothing entertaining.
it was for me the Bethesda's like presser was just like simmer, you know, nothing boiling.
If I had to grade it, I'd give it a B+. Because I got
Compared to
excited.
last year. Like, so compared to what we've seen so far, obviously it was better. But compared to last year, do you think better?
Last year was better because like
Last
they
year,
said
yeah.
Fallout 4 this year, like
Yeah.
bam,
That was very
Drop the mic.
exciting.
Yeah.
Drop the mic.
and they showed Doom right last
Yeah,
year,
Last year's Doom.
like for the first time in public because they showed it at that.
Oh yeah,
QuakeCon,
that's right. They showed Doom.
And then yeah, they showed Doom, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, last year was better.
Last year was better. Stage was cool.
Yeah,
Like the stage.
this year's stage is cool 'cause it had, like the projector, like so many thingies on it.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like the Microsoft tech where it's like they project around the screen as well?
It
It felt very similar.
was like the whole front of the room was basically the screen, even like the ceiling
Yeah.
area.
That was really cool.
Oh, also, the first
Yeah.
instance this E3 of like someone being a bit too close to the mic that's getting too excited because that one lady.
Seriously.
And then there's
That
like
was
someone barking. And I was like, I didn't
Ridiculous.
want to. I didn't want to tweet about it. But I can't not tweet about it. It's bugging me.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
That lady.
That was like
I'm really
a lot of
excited.
screeching going on. It's like, okay, it's calm down. Just calm down.
ESO's her game.
They all were her game. Holy crap.
Yeah, RPG tweeted, "Who is that one super excited fan sitting up there? Can someone get her a tranquilizer or something? My ears will thank you."
It was getting out of hand. It was getting out of hand.
Also, this
My
conference
ears
is making me realize that I haven't played a Bethesda game in years. I had the same thought, which is why I like to tweet.
Wait, so you never played Wolfenstein?
I
You
haven't. I haven't
right?
played it. I
Okay.
played. The only thing I played through is like Dishonored from them in like the last 5 to 10 years, and it's like everything else is just like no interest because whatever.
Oh man, you're missing out.
Or because I tweeted like when they were just gushing all over Fallout, it's like this is what drives me insane about Fallout or Bethesda fans is just their ad nauseum. Oh, I did this thing. I did this thing, and then I did that thing, and they just keep going on and on about like what they did in the game, which is like what everybody like does like when they talk about like how they play games. But then the thing about Bethesda fans, which drives me nuts, that drives me insane, is they never
Oh, no.
talk about the story or the characters or like the lore. It's just like, oh, I did
Well,
this thing,
that's
and I got this
usually not
hammer, and
there.
I got this sweet arrow. Oh, and I was like doing stuff in Skyrim. I was just going down. I fought this dragon. Oh, and I killed the dragon. Oh, and I got this. It's just, it never ends. It's like a never-ending. Oh, dude, I did this thing. It's like, duh, whatever. I'm so over it.
Like, that's the major, like, what you take out of those games. Like the open world game is like something random happens and it's like the coolest thing ever. That never happened in a lot
It's like, oh
of
man,
other
this
games.
Random
sweet story,
world
these sweet
speaking
characters.
anyway.
It's just so fulfilling. And then like got to this part and stuff happened. And it's like, nope. It's all about stuff I'm doing from moment to moment.
That's because the stories in any of those games are usually just like an excuse for you to just be able to go out and just do crap. Because it's like I attempted to play Oblivion, I should say, but then actually played the story, and it's just like I also played Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and it was like this is just not like
Pretty much.
I mean, I just don't. Yeah, no, just no.
It sets you out, and then it's like, all right, well, this is the story here, and I guess we'll see you later.
Basically,
And then you wander off, and I was like in an arena, and then I was like, wait, what was I doing here?
it's true. There's like zero sense of urgency for there's like what you get is just like, well, I'm gonna go do other stuff now because it's like I saw the first Oblivion gate and then I remember joining a thieves guild or something. I was like, I don't know what happened, but I am not.
I
doing
never
what
saw
I
the first gate.
doing. Oh, see, I at least got to the first gate.
I was
and
just like, wait, what am I supposed to do? Something like the world seems to be in trouble. But
Isn't there something I'm supposed to be doing? To
yeah,
save it?
and I just started walking, and then
Never.
like I hit a town. I was like, oh, I can be a brawler, and I joined this arena, and I was like, wait, what was I here for?
Sure, with like
Yeah, that was a big problem with Oblivion.
that's pretty much like how all of their games work. It's like because like same thing with Fallout. I was playing Fallout and then I was like I was going along and then all of a sudden some random person runs up to me and is like, "We need your help." I was like, "Okay." And then next thing you know, I'm like doing something else and then all of a sudden it's like, "Oh, you found this item. You can start this other quest." And then next thing you know, I'm inside of a submarine on the other side of the city for some reason. I'm like, what is even happening anymore? What am I even doing? So I was like, I don't remember what I was supposed to be doing, but now I just got swept up in some other nonsense that I don't even know. It's like I don't even know anymore. It's like I don't even know. So
Yeah, more structure would be nice.
Yeah. For the people who want it, anyway. I mean,
just about to say because other people seem to enjoy
yeah.
that freedom of being able to just be like, oh, I mean, I'm sure your story's great, but I don't care. So I'm just gonna go do other random crap, and this is gonna be the best thing ever for me, even though there's no actual like point to any of this stuff. So I don't know. To each his own, I guess. To each
They're
his own.
toys.
Yeah.
They're toy-like games.
They are adding a bunch of cool shit to Fallout 4, like build your own vault. So pretty much like
Yeah.
free
It's Fallout
app
Shelter.
thing. Yeah, pretty
In
much. Yeah,
Fallout
Yes,
4.
Fallout Shelter.
looks pretty cool.
It's just more to distract you, basically. I just can't.
Anyone know? Because I don't know if they talk about it. Are those free?
They didn't say.
Oh.
They just said
Okay.
this is the stuff coming to Fallout 4. I assume it's part of the season pass
Oh, okay.
because They already released a workshop pack, and I think that was part of Season Pass. And then the two that they showed, Contraptions and Vault Tech, were also subtitled workshops. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess that's it for the Bethesda Gut Reactions. We all enjoyed it because, man, EA, you set the bar so low. Bethesda just came in and was like, slam dunk, guys, woo! So, you know, heavy hitters tomorrow, though. Oh, yeah, so hyped, cannot wait. Pumped. Ah, the waiting. Ah, I just want to take a Valium and just pass out for like 6 hours.
Oh my.
Wait, what?
that's not long enough.
Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
don't
by
take sleeping
the
aids
time
for
I wake
sure.
up, I'll like be able to recover, so it's fine. But not that I'm gonna do that or anything. Or that you
Exactly.
should do that or anything, because you know.
Too late. Damage has been done.
Right, you said like drug to bad and stuff. But you know, check us out on the internet. Just Google it in, or type it in the Google, and be like, oh, nameless podcast, nameless Bible Z. Type. I'm sure it'll pop up somewhere. If not, whatever. And we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, when the heavy hitters, megatons are happening. Cannot wait. So until then, or until you see her from us again, nameless Bible Z, and we're now signing off.